You're watching Monty TV. I'm Jackie Karsh. Sitting down now with Tessa. She's the CEO and co-founder of Dusty Robotics, which develops robotics for construction. Now, this is a sector I'd love to see disrupted for anyone who's done construction. It's slow. Tell me what you guys are working on.
So we are building robots that help translate the digital world into reality. Our first product is called Field Printer. And what it does is it takes the digital plans, the blueprints for your building, which get designed in software, modeled out in full fidelity, and prints them on the floor. And the reason that's important is because the way that gets done today is people with measuring tape and string. Very old school, very archaic, very error prone. And so we're eliminating all of those errors and doing it a lot faster than people.
You know, not a lot of people are working on things that are physical products and translating them for the new age, right? It's all about software, it's all about data. Are there challenges when you're working with a physical product?
There are so many challenges. Hardware is hard, is what they like to say, but software doesn't build buildings. And so the reason we're in construction robotics in particular, is because I see a need for robotics to actually help build the buildings of the future. You're never going to get there with software. That's why we're here. That's why we exist.
When we talk about hardware or anything in the field, people get concerned about jobs, right? And will this technology take away jobs? Is that true?
So the job that we do, layout, is actually done by the most experienced people on the job site. They're the only people with the skill, the know-how, and the expertise to actually do this job well and eliminate as many mistakes as possible. They still do make mistakes. They don't love doing layout. It means crawling around on your hands and knees for weeks at a time, making marks on the floor. They'd much rather be spending their time managing people, training their crew, dealing with materials deliveries, and doing much more higher value add work. And so the robot that we build gets used by foremen, or in some cases, actually just their apprentice, in order to do a job that's even better than what those foremen could produce.
The fact that you are a female founder in this space, what is the best part about being a female founder in the construction space?
I think one of the best parts is that I'm very recognizable. Like, they don't see a lot of people like me. And so I've gained a fair bit of notoriety in the construction industry of, you know, that woman who has that robot company. It's all marketing, right? It's all about creating a personal brand. That's why I'm here in pink. Because if you really want to be able to scale and grow, you have to have something, a remarkable message. You have to have something that gets people to stand up and take notice. And you know, being a woman is not easy. Nothing is easy, neither is building a company. But we always have to figure out how do we turn that to our advantage.
I think people would love to hear your secret sauce for overcoming those challenges as a female founder. So what could you advise?
One of the things I do is get over my fear of public speaking and just like be out there. Like the fact that I'm here today having this interview. Like,
we're so happy to have you.
I know. I'm an introvert, right? I'd much rather be at home sewing clothes. But the reality is that in order to really get that message out there and to create that brand, you have to push your boundaries. You have to take risks. You have to do things you're not comfortable with, because that's how you actually get the growth. That's how you get people to pay attention to your message and listen. And that's how we're spreading.
What's the best lesson you've learned as a founder?
I've learned a lot of things not to do.
How not to is always a good one.
How not to. So this is my second company, my second startup. My first company was also a robotics startup. One of the biggest lessons I took away from that is that product market fit is so important. If you don't have it, it feels like pushing a boulder uphill. You're just like trying. With Dusty, one of the cool things is that by settling on the idea at the beginning and really understanding our customers and our market before we even started building any kind of hardware or software, it gave us the confidence to invest in something that we knew would actually bring value to the industry. And we've been reaping rewards from that the entire time we've been in business.
Well, we hope this company is as successful as your last. Thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Thank you, Jackie.